What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I want to speak on some comments that Jonh Sally made about like the about the Chicago Bulls, like what he saw with the Chicago Bulls, his time during his time with the Chicago Bulls. And when he spoke about like how the Chicago Bulls just did everything first class, and and like that is part of what made that organization, the Chicago Bulls organization, elite, because it wasn't just about the players. It was about the management and even down to like how they um how they even ate their meals, like whatever, like the meals, the different ways that their meals was compared to other teams, right? And so what I want to do is I want to play a statement by Jonh Sally, and then I want to come back and comment on what Jonh Sally said.
The difference was the Lakers were way cheaper than the Bulls. Like the Bulls had 3 massage therapists, a swimming pool to train in, 4 trainers, strength coach. They fired the massage therapist I brought into the Lakers. He came to me and was like, "Man, they don't have me here." And I was like, I kept saying, I said to Phil, I said, "I'm going to say it again, Formula One cars or stop NASCAR." And he kept saying, "What do you mean?" I go, "Finish a Formula One car, you break it down to the last bolt. And if that bolt has anything wrong with it, you get another bolt. The car is going to be put together again next week. Stock cars, you go, oh man, change the tire." You don't have guys here being tuned up. You don't have them like making them get massage, making them talk to the nutritionist, making them eat certain ways. What I heard, if you bought fast food in the locker room, oh my God, that would have been thrown against the wall. Like you had better food. They knew they were feeding you to win. Everywhere else, man, I remember I was on a squad, I won't say the name, Miami Heat. Literally, guys are bringing dollar food on the plane. Bringing dollar food on the plane, and you just got a $12 million contract. That was a lot then. And when I got to Chicago, it was like gourmet. When we got into the plaza, we pulled in the back of the plaza, Gil. I didn't even know there was a back of the plaza, and I'm from New York. I never even saw this street. Mm-hmm. We pulled in, and there was people holding stuff, and you know, I'm an NBA player, so I start grabbing, you know, filling up the bag, you know, give me the drinks, you know. She ain't ordered no drinks, so I got it right here. So, you know, you throw it in the bag. Man, they were like, everybody got it. And I was like, wow. It was completely treat you like you're royalty, and you'll play like royalty.
See, that's a good point. All right, so like when people think about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls, they just see at face value. They see like Mike Scotty, Phil Jackson, Tony Kukoc, Steve Kerr, all those guys just did their thing, But the success was from the top down, like these guys was doing things in the 90's that other teams were not even doing. Like it wasn't even on their radar to have massage therapists like on staff. It wasn't on their other teams' radar to have like nutritionists, or people who taught them how to take care of their body or require them to take care of their body, you know. So that just was, man, like they were ahead of their time, and even the way that they travel. I remember like Chicago Bulls was the first team to have their own private jet. That was crazy. It was just crazy. They had a private jet. So, and the advantage that it gave them in having a private jet is that they didn't have to deal with the fans. Number one, they could just, um, it was just for the team. So they didn't have to deal with the fans. They didn't have to, they didn't have to wait around for the plane to fill up, with regular passengers and stuff like that. So they can take off. They could just leave when once the team was on a plane, they could just roll out. You know, but even down to the meals, like you wasn't allowed to eat fast food. As and it should be that way as a professional athlete. like Jonh Sally just mentioned, for the Miami Heat, he's seen guys bringing dollar food onto the on the airplane. So guys are eating dollar food, and you just got a $12 million contract, but it's all about like success. Like you have to eat for success. And the whole organization has to be from top down. The whole organization has to be built and run that way in order for even the guys on the ground level to be able to move like that. And when the Chicago Bulls was doing that, they was ahead of their time. Um, and I was surprised to hear that not even the Lakers, the Lakers wasn't even moving like that, with Jerry Buss and all of those guys. They had some great teams, but Chicago was ahead of their time. You see a lot of teams now with their own trainers. They got nutritionists and stuff like that. But guys are making so much money now that they can go outside of the team and get that stuff. But if you don't get that stuff now, usually the teams have that. They got like training facilities, weights, and all that stuff. I remember at one point in time, like the Dallas Mavericks, when what's the guy name? Mark Cuban got there. Like he just redid their training facility and their locker rooms and just turned it into like a state of the art type a locker room. Their locker rooms was just like state of the art. And he up major upgrades and stuff like that. And I think when organizations take it upon themselves to upgrade their facilities and you know and just treat their team like royalty, I think that has a trickle down effect, and it makes everybody within the organization just let everybody, it sets the standard. It lets everybody in the organization know that this is how we move. We're professionals. We expect you to act accordingly, and so that's what it is. But I thought, listening to Jonh Sally, man, I just I remember when the Chicago Bulls, like I said, they had, they spoke about how Michael Jordan and them traveled first class and how they ate and stuff like that. And so when Jonh Sally, just recently said that again, it reminded me of, like I said, the organization, what a championship organization is and how championship organizations move, and so the success of the Chicago Bulls was not just about Michael Jordan, and although Mike didn't get along with what's the guy named Jerry Krause, they didn't see eye to eye, but that guy Jerry Krause, I don't think get enough credit for his for what his contribution to the success of the Chicago Bulls. So um it didn't just start with Michael Jordan. It started with the owner. I know his name Jerry something. Then you had Jerry Krause, and then you had Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and the Bulls. So it was a team thing. It definitely was a team thing. That's just like when you hear about the success of the New England Patriots. Like it starts from that owner on down. I forgot the owner name of the New England Patriots. I forgot his name, but it goes from the owner, then it go to Bill Belichick, then it goes down to Tom Brady. So you need that chemistry between ownership, management, and the guys on the field in order to have an exceptional um type experience like what you see from those type of championship teams. It's not just you gotta wait until you get a franchise type ball player, and then you can start implementing these things. But no, certain things have to already be in place. And yeah, man, I just thought that was a cool interview Jonh Sally gave when he spoke about like how the Chicago Bulls moved. Um, yeah, and so that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe. With that being said, don't forget to leave a comment, and I will check you all out in the next video. Peace.